The Clockmaker's Daughter and the Hour That Vanished. English Story Level 6. In the bustling city of Meriden, time was precious, so precious that clock towers chimed not only the hour but also the value of every passing minute. At the center of the city stood the Grand Horologium Tower, maintained by Master Clockmaker Aldrich and his brilliant daughter, Lyra. Lyra had grown up among ticking gears, polished brass wheels, and delicate timepieces that hummed like tiny symphonies. One evening, as Lyra calibrated the tower's main mechanism, she noticed something strange. The clock skipped an entire hour. It leaped from 7 to 9, erasing 60 minutes from the city's schedule. People outside gasped, confused, as the city moved abruptly into night routines. Aldrich blamed a mechanical flaw, but Lyra suspected something deeper. That night, she stayed in the tower after everyone had left. While examining the gears, she discovered a faint crack in the chronocore, a crystal that stabilized the city's timeline. The crack pulsed with a strange blue light. Before she could investigate, the room darkened and shadows spilled across the floor like ink. A figure emerged from the shadows, a tall man with silver eyes and a cloak woven from shifting clocks. He introduced himself as Voren, keeper of lost hours. He explained that the missing hour hadn't been destroyed, it had been stolen by a temporal parasite known as a time eater. This creature fed on moments, memories, and possibilities, growing stronger as it consumed time. If not stopped, it would devour more hours until Meriden collapsed into chaos. Vorn opened a temporal gateway inside the tower, revealing a swirling tunnel of floating clocks and drifting fragments of frozen moments. Lyra, determined to save her city, stepped inside. They traveled through the hour corridor, a dimension that stored every lost or forgotten moment. But the stolen hour was dark, twisted by the Time Eater's presence. The corridor shook violently as the creature appeared, an enormous, shifting mass of claws, gears, and shadow. It roared with the sound of collapsing minutes, its form glitching like a broken clock. Lyra realized she couldn't fight it physically. She needed to repair the stolen hour. She reached into the fractured hour, touching its distorted memories, laughter from a dinner table, a child dropping a toy, a musician tuning her violin. Each moment was incomplete, frayed. With calm precision, Lyra used her clockmaker's training. She aligned the broken fragments, polishing moments with clarity, restoring tiny details. As the hour regained coherence, the Time Eater weakened, its body unraveling into particles of dust. With a final strike of her tuning tool, Lyra sealed the hour, releasing a burst of golden light. The creature dissolved completely. The restored hour floated gently back into the corridor. Voren guided Lyra through the gateway, returning them to the Horologium Tower just as the city's clocks realigned. The missing hour returned seamlessly, and Meriden resumed its natural rhythm. Aldrich embraced Lyra proudly, unaware of the danger she had faced. Before departing, Voren gifted Lyra a tiny hourglass filled with shimmering sand. "For when another hour goes missing," he said with a knowing smile. Lyra kept the hourglass close, ready to defend time itself whenever needed.